Pledge of allegiance. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Many apologies for starting a minute or two late. Carol cut her finger.
Okay.
Before we get started, I wanted to read the selectmen's meeting rules. They are posted in this room as well, I believe, Kathy?
Yeah.
Okay. The selectmen's meeting rules are posted in the meeting room. This is so everyone will understand while the selectmen meetings are public proceedings, the public has no right to participate unless the board allows it or the meeting is scheduled as a public hearing. Anyone who wishes to speak about a topic must request to be placed on the agenda by filling out an agenda request form and turning it into the town office at 5 working days prior to the meeting day. The chairperson will allow 15 minutes of open discussion at the beginning of every board meeting. Anyone speaking to the board will do so in a civil tone. Yelling, swearing, or belittling is not allowed. Anyone doing so will be asked to sit down as a warning. If order is not observed, the person will be asked to leave. If the person does not leave, law enforcement will be called to remove the person from the meeting room and charges will be filed. Anyone speaking will represent themselves unless written permission is given from a person wanting to be represented by someone. All personal issues will be conducted in executive session with the person present. All cell phones are to be turned off or put on vibrate. With that said, are there any public comments, questions now before we go further into the agenda? Yes.
On River Road, are they gonna be talking about also adding the sewer going across the road, or are they just doing the place over by the, what's his name? The Wainwrights.
Are you talking about the agenda item?
Yeah,
Just the paving is all we're talking about, the reconstruction of the roadway, not adding sewer or not.
well, that paving, cause I was thinking they could do on one shot, if they did, when they were doing that, they could do where they gotta take that pipe out in front of our house and pave it there too.
There.
I don't know if we have sewer there or not, Steve.
Yeah.
Carol doesn't.
You mean
think
in
we do.
culvert?
Yeah,
Oh, sewer.
not the sewer, the
Culvert.
Drainage, okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. In front of your house, I guess if it's okay with you, I'm gonna toss that onto my River Road list and look into where your address is. You can tell me afterwards and see if that's within the scope of the project. And can I get back to you sometime after this meeting?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Andy had told us last week that he was gonna do it sometime in the spring, so.
Okay. I honestly don't know if it's on his schedule for this spring or not, but tell me off the record. Tell me when we're not on video what your address is, unless you want to tell me.
172 River Road.
Okay. We'll take a look at that and get back with you soon. Sure. Anything else? Are there any agenda adjustments?
I do not have any.
Under other business, I'd like to add WD Tech's contract for services. And that is all. Approval of the minutes.
Motion to approve this one. Oh, we can't do it because
We are
you two. It's only two of us. Yeah,
the May 14th meeting minutes. I did not attend the meeting.
I did.
Brian didn't attend this meeting. We only have 2 people that are going to be on the board after today that also attended that meeting. So we have the option of approving the minutes with only 2 people or at this meeting or waiting till our next meeting when Brian's officially off the board and doing it then. I guess I'm inclined to improve them now.
Yeah.
Or I'm inclined to make any edits that need to be done and let you guys decide if they're approved or not.
I go back to approve this right.
The 14th.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Second.
All those in favor? With respect to the May 28th, 2026 meeting minutes, I move to approve as written.
Say. Second.
All those in favor? Okay. With respect to the town meeting minutes,
Approves read.
I emailed Kathy probably 3 or 4 typos. They were all minor. There was an extra dollar sign.
Yeah,
They're all corrected.
Okay,
In your file, they're all corrected.
okay, perfect.
yeah, I did see that.
Okay, so with the exception of the couple of typos, approve as written,
Mhm.
I will second your motion. All those in favor? Okay. Old business, job descriptions.
You each have a packet that's paper put together with all of the updated job descriptions that we have so far with approval signatures on the back of each one.
In this,
There.
oh, I see, paper clipped, just like you said. I had a couple of questions about these job descriptions. They're generally minor in nature. I'm wondering if it's best to go through them now or have hand you some notes, Kathy, for redistribution to the board.
I would do it that way.
Like I said, minor in nature, I think
There
there's,
was a lot of repetitiveness in the descriptions. I took them from the files that I had that were given to me.
Mhm. Probably the biggest one is the sewer department. So let's just go through my thoughts on that. There's a couple of typos. Dave Madison, before he quit, wrote us a list of what he thought the responsibilities were. So I'd like to append that to this, either probably best by typing it.
That one came from Josh
Mhm.
and I just retyped it into the format.
Mhm.
So it matched everything else.
The other non-typo related question I had was the deputy clerk does not, at least the one you emailed to us, didn't include the code enforcement additions.
Because I do not have a code enforcement job description.
Okay, I think we need to add the code enforcement description to here, if nothing else, just
Or
include that it includes the code enforcement duties.
realizing that it's probably person specific to them.
So those are my 2 big ones. Everything else is super minor. I'll give you this package. So I think, can we make those adjustments and put this on next meeting's agenda?
Is that the only one that you're,
I've got super minor ones, like there's a typo in the first paragraph of the job description for the sewer department. Says Lane isn't capitalized and Main isn't capitalized, and there, stuff like that. I just didn't want to waste time doing
yeah,
typos. Chair is mistyped on the deputy clerk one, on the last line, the signature line. So
doesn't surprise me.
I guess for the sake of expedience,
Yep,
I'll give you my typos that I found and
yep, and we can revisit them.
revisit it next meeting. Thank you.
What would you like to do as far as the code enforcement duties where there is no job description?
I think if we,
We've had a job description
I guess I'm
because when we posted it before, it's been in the posting, so if
I'll do
we,
some more digging.
yeah, if we can find an old posting, then it should be right in there.
I believe the code enforcement duties are monitored or regulated by main statute. So can we not reference the main statute?
Could be,
Just say code enforcement as outlined in,
yeah,
And
I
that's
don't know,
all.
yeah, exactly. I don't know the reference.
yeah, just do, quick line of duty then as
Yep.
referenced in.
Okay, sewer department. We need to schedule a 6-month review, and that needs to be in September of 2026. So I wanted to try to get that on the calendar because September's coming darn fast.
You're not nice.
Sorry. I suggest, we talked about it a few months ago, I suggest we schedule a workshop to work on
Mhm.
setting rates.
Yeah.
Is that something you want to schedule through email or schedule now?
Let's just do it now, get it over.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's do it. What works for y'all?
What are you thinking? And I'll tell you if it works.
Yeah.
That's not fair.
I'm
Yeah.
good to the very end of September.
You're good or you're busy?
No, I'm free,
Oh.
please. I want to be free. I need to be free.
I hear you.
When's so let's see, we'd have.
Our next,
Be the 10th and the 24th.
what is?
That's Friday,
I don't
like,
know.
so 9th and. 23rd, those are our meetings
Oh.
in July.
You weren't using a full sentence.
You see that?
Can we
It's a
shoot for the
problem.
9th?
That's okay. 9th.
If we start with the first of the month?
Yeah, let's do the 9th. That maybe you want to get
Like
together
5
an hour
o'clock?
before the meeting?
Yep.
Okay.
7, 9 at 5 p.m.
Correct.
And I will let Josh know.
Yep. July 9th, 5 p.m. Yeah, please
You'll
let
have fun.
both Joshes know.
Yeah.
Josh.
The 9th at 5 p.m. Okay, we got it. Thank you. Mowing the slopes is a challenge. And Josh asked if we could look into some new equipment to possibly mow the slopes.
Like what?
He saw a very fancy,
Oh, we've looked at those, they're major fancy.
I found this one on Amazon. It's $3,700. I don't know if it's
Cheaper.
any good. I just know that it's not, it's majorly pricey as some of the others. But there are a couple, I guess my point is, there are a couple options that are cheaper. I don't know if they'll work.
Let me reach out to someone who is involved with one of the cemeteries down in Lewiston, because they are looking into one of these. So he might have some more background knowledge on some of them.
So I guess another thought with respect to the mowing, and it might be cheaper, is we're talking about mowing for the sake of keeping trees down.
Mhm.
So we're not talking about mowing for the sake of keeping the grass short. It might be cheaper to weed whack all of those slopes with summer employees once the beginning of summer and once the end of the summer. I think that would still keep down the trees.
Goats.
Goats will do it too. So we should include this. You're gonna take care of this.
Oh.
You can keep that, have it electronically, but we haven't resolved anything.
No, but I mean, I
Shall we
can do
table it to
some,
our next
yeah, I
next
can do
meeting?
some homework on
Okay.
this part.
Thank you.
Josh.
Oh,
I was, when I was up there talking with Josh, he was saying that the grass had to be kept short for the process of it to all
Mhm.
work. So I'm not sure.
yeah, no, the grass needs to be kept short so that trees don't grow and block the air flowing over the lagoon.
But he also
Yeah.
said like he needs the
The-
breeze to stir up the
Yeah.
water.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
so like,
It's not gonna
that's
be,
why Dave used to keep it so short up there.
Yes.
Well,
I will email you once I hear anything, and
okay,
he doesn't respond quickly, so don't
okay,
count on an email today.
Okay. yes.
What kind of equipment is it? Just so I,
It's a Daredevil mower,
it's a, okay.
remote controlled. I don't think it'll work for my hayfields, but.
You know, and I'm not advocating purchasing it as much as saying there are cheaper options.
Right,
Um. Other sewer department stuff.
I know he did get a grant he had applied for safety equipment.
I believe he did.
Yeah, he did. I got an email while I was gone.
Can I ask a question? The planning board was looking for a set of maps of where the sewers ends.
I guess we're way off subject now, and I tried not to have any public comment because we have a very long agenda. I'd like to really save the public comment to the end. Thank you.
Sewer question, that's why I thought it was.
Um. They have a grant
He got one, yep,
for buying new equipment,
safety equipment,
Okay.
yes.
buying safety equipment.
Right.
He also has asked that we install a sink and purchase the equipment so that he can start doing the sampling for the wet test, or what you might call the fish test.
Mhm.
So I think we need to include that in our workshop.
Yeah.
But with that said, I think it was just kind of a general sewer. I wanted to touch on all of those and then set that workshop. So I have nothing else on sewer. Does anybody else?
I do.
Okay. You're taking my other things.
I like it, not bad.
Snack Shack water.
I'm sure that was a Brian
I believe so.
suggestion, which is, I guess, part mine. The water district has told us for several years that they were going to install a water line and faucet outside. It would be nice if we could get a yes or no.
I think we
'Cause-
just need to figure out a way of doing. it.
Yeah, because supposedly he
Yeah.
had it all
Donated it.
donated and all this and that, and it would be a big help in this next check.
Can you maybe follow up with the water district and ask them to do that? And maybe get a feedback on what time or when it will be done?
I would be happy to.
Thank you. I'm sorry to give you an assignment.
I'm the one that started it with him, so But-
Okay.
it's something that's kind of fallen.
Canton Water District lease.
Yeah, what do we know?
I got a call from the town lawyer. The water district lawyer is asking the town to negotiate to purchase the property. I told our lawyer, that we approved leasing the property and that we're not negotiating for buying the property.
Legally, we can't.
So I just wanted to update you as to maybe why things haven't been moving. I also instructed our lawyer to not spend any town funds on negotiating the purchase because it's not an option for us.
Yeah.
Next item on the agenda, River Road.
I will say I spent most of yesterday directly across from that in one of my fields, and that is washed out more than what it had. It's scary looking from my side of the river.
Well, we have a grant, we've been awarded, and we have an executed contract for the grant to design the improvements, not construct, but design the improvements. When we submitted the grant application, so I guess backing up a minute, all those funds are coming from federal funds through the state. We are not asked to make any matches or any payment in lieu. We're just administering the grant. The question I have, we included Dergo Engineering in the proposal to the state for the grant. We have their contract or their proposal amount in the contract or we have their proposal amount in the proposal we made to the state and ultimately in the contract we got from the state with the funds. Our purchasing policy, switching subjects, I'm getting to the heart of the question. Our purchasing policy says when spending town funds, we need to put it out to bid. I guess, and I don't think I'm being overly nitpicky, we're spending federal funds and we've already submitted Dergo to the state, so I don't think we can nor should we put it out to bid.
No, I think we're not raising the money to do it, so I don't believe
Yeah.
that is a
I
factor.
wanted to make sure you all agree. So with that said, I'm gonna ask Dergo to send us their final proposal
Mhm.
to move forward. Our grant starts July 1
Okay,
and has to be finished by May 31st, 2028. And we'll cover, like I said, design costs. The state is hopeful that we could get construction costs after the design is complete.
nice. Cause it's bad.
So with that said, do I need a motion to send Dergo an email and ask them to, no, because we'll have a motion when we get their
Right.
contract. Okay. Thank you for navigating that with me. Paving, old business. Sorry, I'm trying to keep the files and I Andy Conant gave us a list of roads that he suggests need paving. We approved paving in the warrant. He sent me an updated list this morning. He put Jewett Hill Road and Pinewood Road rather, at his top of his list. He also had on the list Virgin Street, Campbell Road, Farron Hill, and LaPlante.
Yeah, we just did when we had the last.
It looked that way when I drove up.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I was getting to that part.
okay.
I guess the question is, how many of these we really want to do now? How much we want to spend? Do we want to get a cost to do each road? Or do we want to prioritize and do a couple this year? I guess I drove all these roads today, and I don't think Virgin Road or Virgin Street
No,
in Whitney Brookside is in rough shape. I think that can wait a few years.
Pinewood's isn't bad.
I think LaPlante and
Jewett Hill.
some parts of Jewett Hill, I think can wait. Some parts are getting a little scruffy.
I
Um,
don't like the idea of putting the town truck over there plowing on some of those sections, cause
yeah, agreed,
We're-
agreed,
just gonna be ripping up equipment.
agreed. So I guess with that said, do we want to try to develop a cost for all these, or do we want to set a budget? What do we want to do first? Do we want to find out how much it will cost for each road and then pick which roads? Do we
Yeah.
want to prioritize the roads and just get costs for those, so they're a better cost value than we can estimate
I would
ourselves?
look at Jewett and Campbell primarily, and then,
I would agree. I would agree. I think the only benefit for doing LaPlante at the same time, and I don't think it needs to be done plainly, is that it's right there. And mobilization is a big cost.
Yeah.
Jewett and Campbell or Jewett and Pinewood?
I said Jewett and Campbell.
Okay, just Andy had Pinewood.
She is talking
Yeah.
LaPlante.
Yeah,
Pinewoods, we're not talking about it.
Okay, I just wondered where he said it was at the
Yeah.
top of his
Yeah.
list.
So shall we get a cost then for Jewett,
Yeah, and Campbell.
and Campbell?
Yeah.
And skip LaPlante?
Yeah, cause that only
Yeah.
goes to the corner.
I don't think
So-
so. Yeah,
I drive that road all the time. I'm joking.
I don't think you come to Campbell, but just get pretty branded.
Okay, so I'll ask Andy to get a cost for Jewett and Campbell. Switching to Pinewood, Andy did put that at the top of his list. I drove it today. I didn't think it was in that rough shape, but it's gonna be soon.
I know, but we already know the other two are.
yeah,
Maybe we'll put that one third or something.
yeah.
That could
cost.
fall into the pictures. I'm not sure if that's what, part of what he was talking about, but the pictures that I
Yeah.
showed you.
Yeah, what are those? Where are those?
They're at the very end of Pinewoods Road at the intersection of River Road.
That's because of,
There's a trailer truck.
yes,
So that falls into the DOT. You have a letter from the email back about setting a policy, because that road is no through truck.
right.
But unless
And
we
the
have a
argument
policy,
is-
we can't.
He is not going through, he's going to his house parking and coming back.
It's
out.
okay, we're off subject.
Yeah.
I know.
So I'm gonna save this till we
I
get.
just didn't know if that had something to do with.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I do, I see what you're saying. So I guess maybe the corner of Pinewoods Road at River. I'll double check with Andy afterwards. But we'll look into costs for Jewett and Campbell and maybe corner of Pinewood?
Can I ask you a question on Campbell real quick?
Yes.
What's the status of the culvert right before Hewitt's house?
That's not real quick.
Well, are you gonna waste some money paving when you gotta do all that work right there?
No, we're still playing the FEMA game on that.
The goal would be to get the culvert done before the
Yeah.
paving. And I think a lot of the culverts along the way are probably gonna need replacement before the paving. Okay. I want to make sure I talk to Andy. New business, Canton Development Corp. We received an email. There were a couple emails back and forth about a grant they'd like to submit. I don't know if you've had a chance to read the grant or.
I did.
You did, good. I think with that said, does the town wish to support this grant application? And if so, can we get a motion? Is that a so moved?
Yes.
Okay, I would second that. All those in favor?
Whoa, that went fast, hold on.
Sorry,
Just to support the grant?
yes.
Thank you.
That's really supporting the brownfield site application.
Do we have to sign off on anything, Diane?
I don't think so,
Okay.
not at this stage.
The Lake Association boat launch request use.
Can we each have a copy of it?
And then I announced that.
The lake days.
I move that we approve the request.
Second.
That's just the same.
Oh, yeah.
All those in favor? All those in favor?
My thoughts.
Okay,
Two hands busy.
I understand. Today is the 25th. Okay. EMA Director resignation.
Yes.
Our emergency management, I guess, I'm not even sure, director resigned. For lack of time to be put toward the position. So I presume we need to fill it, or I guess I know we need to fill this position. How do we want to go about doing that?
I will say that I reached out to Jason to see if he had any department members that were willing, and he was going to bring it up at his next meeting, but he doesn't think.
Answer was no.
The answer was no, that's what I was afraid you were gonna say. Post it,
Yeah.
On Facebook?
put it on the sign, put it on Facebook, yeah.
Okay. Miss Kathy, would you mind putting that on Facebook?
No problem, Jason, do you have any idea?
Scope of responsibility.
Yeah, scope of responsibility. I'll ask Brad.
You do have the inside track.
I do, yeah. And he really did like doing that. It's just he can't make the meetings with his work schedule and.
There's an emergency preparedness ordinance that lists a lot of the things that person does. It's in that ordinance, so.
So we'll post it on Facebook, post it on the sign, and go from there. Treasurer resignation. Our treasurer resigned. She notes that she thinks we should assign more hours to the position. And I guess we're at the point where we have to re-advertise this position. Other practicalities associated with it being June. Kathy's working with Bernice to get our end of the year stuff under control.
Yeah.
I hate to advertise a position in the summer because I don't think we'll get the same
No, but.
feedback, but I don't think we should delay at the same time.
Right.
So you all received the last posting, had a couple comments.
Mhm.
I think. Kathy, you already have those comments. It's mostly changing email addresses, but when do we want to set the deadline to apply?
And whose email address would you like it to go to?
Send it to mine. I'll immediately forward them to the rest of the board.
Kind of what I thought, but you know.
That's fine, thank you.
Why don't we leave it? Is the post ready to go up?
No.
How long will it take?
Have to retype it.
Yeah.
Maybe, so when can you,
Come on, I can.
okay,
I
I
mean, you
hate to
can
put it
also,
up for a month, but I
But
think we're gonna
again-
have to do something long-term to try to
you
get.
could also
this.
put it, until suitable applicant is found.
True,
Yes,
position is open until, yeah. That one needs to go on MMA
Well,
as well.
we can, but we can also repost it if we
Yeah,
hit the
right.
deadline.
because you don't want it to go
But,
on
yeah, I don't want people to-
indefinitely.
Not submit an application
that's
because they're wait until the end of summer when they have more
So-
time.
Yeah,
The 9th and 23rd are our meetings. 9th is too early,
23rd,
that would be my
I mean,
guess,
even with the holiday weekend, which I have really.
yeah.
I don't, truly, I don't know the answer to this question, so I ask. Are town treasurers or people with that skill set gonna be busy in July closing out end of year stuff?
No,
Or
it's
is it-
July 1st.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I mean, they should be done by,
They're moving numbers forward and setting up the new year,
right, but I mean,
but not as much as closing up the end of the year.
I guess
So
I'm
if you
wondering
wait
if
till
we should
the
wait
end
till
of Ju-
August, our August meeting is the deadline, to give them a little bit more time.
first.
so August 13th,
Yeah, you know, you're working in your current job and you get really annoyed, you start looking on August 1.
August 13th then?
Yeah, that's okay. August 13th, Kathy?
Absolutely.
Any-
MMA, sign, Facebook,
Yep,
all the things.
Yes, please.
does it, I don't remember off the top of my head, does that posting say that a percentage of it can be done remotely?
Yes.
Okay, I thought it did, but I couldn't remember.
Actually,
does all
the
the-
job description did. I don't remember if the posting did. I'm sorry.
Right, but I-
This also says benefits. It says we offer competitive salary and benefits.
Let's cross out benefits.
Yeah,
because
because
it's
it's
a
not,
part-time
that's
position.
part-time.
We told, we estimated 12 to 15 hours per month. I
If
think
you
it
can ever
might,
get caught up, that
Yeah.
might be doable.
Yeah, and that's the problem of getting
But-
caught up.
with that said, should we maybe be explicit in the posting that we anticipate 20 hours per week? I'm picking a number, so let's just say we anticipate 20 hours per week for the first 2 months and then 12 to 15 per week after that? Or,
I'm trying to think of a way of saying that without actually putting a solid
Set.
number on, yeah,
I think we need to put a number on there,
okay.
because I guess I'm concerned people might anticipate,
A full-time or,
yeah, either full-time or part-time.
and if they want, somebody wants a part-time, then that kind of gives them a,
And that might be where
Window.
we're at.
Maybe we do
Yeah.
25,
Okay,
And
I
then-
like
Yeah.
that better, yeah, you're
Yeah.
right, because it's more than halftime.
yeah.
yeah. And then drop it,
Up to 25 hours.
I would say approximately 25
Yeah.
hours initially.
right,
You said per month earlier, and you said per week, just wanna make sure.
no, months,
Month,
yeah,
Okay, you just said per week.
thank you.
25 hours per month.
initially.
Okay. You want to circulate that one more time for us? Treasurer disbursement,
Yeah, I
Policy.
saw that, we're gonna go.
there's, go ahead, Kathy.
The first one, we have this in effect, and it is supposed to be renewed yearly.
Well,
So that is what the first one is. The second one has a second policy part of it, where we have been like the town meeting. So that is why you'll see when you do the approval of the warrant, today's AP is very large because we didn't do one, so that we missed that meeting of the month. And this is, the second part of this is allowing a municipal officer to sign on behalf of the board in case of a missed, canceled, rescheduled meeting. So they're basically the same except that line, and I wrote them both in case you decided which one you might want to do.
So the first one is the one we had previously approved.
Yes.
We used to do it the second way years ago.
Yes.
I don't see that that was a problem doing it. Just
I
as
thought
long
it
as
was more
someone came
explicit,
in.
Yeah,
I thought it was more explicit, I guess. I move that we adopt the policy outlined with two purposes. Purpose number two being allowing designated municipal officers acting on behalf of the full board of municipal officers to review and approve and sign municipal treasurer's disbursement warrants in the event of a canceled or rescheduled meeting. That is my motion.
I second.
All those in favor? Kathy, is that something we can sign now?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you. That'll come into effect, next Wednesday.
July
You
1.
live closer to us, you're in charge.
And the second paper that's in your binders is just the, state statute for the first section of that.
Mhm. Did you pass this back?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's my papers again. All right. Next item, parking policy and signs, overnight parking policy and signs. We recently had someone parking overnight in town parking lots for an extended period of time. The deputy, Kathy, correct me if I'm wrong, the deputy came by and suggested we perhaps post signs and adopt an overnight parking policy for the town. Right now, we don't have either, so really nothing we can do.
I did put together a sample that's in your binder now.
Yeah.
So it was just threw out some ideas.
My only, and it's not concern so much as just a thought process.
Mhm.
Someone's gonna have to notify the trucks that park at the school. So if they want permission to do it, then we'll have to have that in writing.
So, and like I said, this was, I will be completely honest, that was AI.
Yeah,
I just
Yeah.
wanted to put something out there so we can set the times, or we can just leave it as overnight parking.
I'm just not finding it, I'm sorry.
it's after the state statute on, right
Oh,
there.
thank you, okay.
School, boat launch. Playground. Parking ride.
Wasn't, it was more that she was living in said vehicle while
Yes.
it's parked.
Mhm.
And, yeah. Yes, there was a few other things.
Right, but I mean, yeah.
or clothesline and,
Yeah.
things like that.
Trash.
Doesn't they eat the dog?
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with this one, like I said, as long as we notify the
Trucks.
yep.
Yeah,
I suggest we change it to 5 AM, not 6 AM.
Yeah, like I said, that it pre-filled times. So I don't know if you want midnight or you want 10 o'clock, you want.
No, my thought being that the boat ramp, for example, people might be fishing at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Do you want the other hour different? Cause that's midnight to 5.
Personally, I feel it accomplishes the purpose
yeah,
at midnight to 5. Anybody else?
No, I'm good with that.
no, I think
Do we need more than 4 signs? School,
Boat launch, school, playground, park and ride.
Here,
Yeah,
probably not necessary here, but we could.
town office, fire department, yeah.
Steve has a question.
Steve, we're trying to hold comments to the end. Thank you. With that said, Kathy, this doesn't have a signature on it, so what steps do we need to sign this at our next meeting, or can we move to approve it as written and sign when available?
Yeah.
Okay,
I would do that.
I say,
Just let us know when you've got the finalized one done and we can come in and sign.
Okay,
so I guess I move to adopt the sample policy with the addition of, or the change from 6 AM to 5 AM.
A second.
All those in favor? And we can sign that when it's ready, Kathy.
okay, and do you have something special you want on the signs, or just do it as no overnight parking?
Yeah,
12 to
without
5.
authorized position, permission?
correct.
Okay. I'll be there.
Potential foreclosures.
They're right after that.
We have, we did originally miss the window, but in looking at our lien rules, we can still proceed because the original process was followed. We have a potential for 2024 taxes. We have 5 properties. You see them all there, names, what they owe for that particular year, so that means that they are missing 24, 25, 26. I don't know if you want us to proceed. The last one on the list, Aaron and I are making a recommendation to not do that, and you can see the reason why underneath.
As long as they're coming in.
Every month.
Yeah.
Almost set a clock by it.
Right.
Um,
The only problem is he's never gonna get caught up.
well, right now, for 24, it was $50. So
Okay.
that's where we're at with that one.
Yeah.
I just need to know if you want to proceed with these, because we need to start the 45, 30-day process. Or if you want to wait and think about it.
I say go ahead.
Yep.
How come those other 2 don't have addresses?
There's no physical addresses in Trio.
Why? The,
I would know.
I would think the first one would.
yeah,
That's what I thought too. The second one is just property, so there is no physical address. A physical address doesn't get set until there's
right.
a potential of a driveway.
Is this bordering the first one? No.
No, it's across the street.
Yep.
And 1, 2, 3, the 4th one down.
Mhm.
Okay, you know where I was going with that.
Yeah,
So go ahead with 4 of the 5.
Yeah. Is there a motion?
I motion.
I second.
All
All those in favor?
Yeah, with this one.
4 of 5. We will start that process.
Okay.
Other business.
I don't have one.
I do.
I did.
We received before town meeting, the WG Tech agreement for computer services.
Just, I saw you had it, but.
I know I had it. I don't want to keep looking for it though. So we received their proposal. It's on the town warrant. It was approved for that amount. So I guess we have the money and we have the contract, and their contract expires right now, June 30th. I reviewed it. I didn't have any questions or see any issues. So with that said, I move that we sign the contract and keep computer support on board.
I know I talked to one of them a couple weeks ago. He was very nice.
They are nice to talk.
Not sure what I did, but he twinkled his nose and fixed it.
Is that a second?
Yes.
That's what I was doing.
He wiggled his nose, I'm happy.
They are very good. They are
Okay.
prompt.
All those in favor?
Thank you.
Do you have that handy that we can sign it?
Is it the same one that I sent you? Because I know
He
you,
sent me one.
okay, I know you were emailing back and forth, but there was nothing in mine.
I'll sign it tomorrow if that's okay.
Yep,
With everybody and email it back to Kathy.
unless you want me to sign on behalf of the board?
Oh, that would be great. That way I don't have to write myself a to-do.
Yeah, is it in the email? I know you added me to the chain, but I'll check.
If it's not, just let me know.
Thank you.
Um. I have one other small request, Kathy.
Okay.
Would it be possible?
It's hot in here.
Turn it down. Okay.
Would it be possible to get carry forward numbers for our next meeting in July?
I have no idea. I
Okay.
will be the first to admit it.
Um,
I know that was something that was supposed to have been done.
yeah. I don't know where we are.
Holy schmoly,
What?
it's hot.
I think, can you maybe ask Vernice if that's even reasonable
Yep.
to do? I don't understand how much I'm asking for, so I don't know if
I
it's
don't either.
reasonable to ask the question.
The carry forward. I know
No.
typically we have to wait until we get everything in the computer.
Right. But if she's helping you with that, she'll have a pretty,
I don't know how much she's gonna be able to help where she is.
right, I know, but I'm keeping my fingers crossed that she's going to be,
That
I
she
will do
can
my
twinkle
best.
her nose.
yeah.
I will do my best on that.
Back to these pictures.
Yes, so
Let's go.
in your binders, you have an email chain with Andy
Yeah.
and Keith from the state. Because we do not have a policy on that. Posted road or through roads.
Mm-hmm.
You can see from the pictures that the road is being beat up very badly and it's breaking the concrete. Andy just wanted you to be aware of that because we don't have anything to enforce. There's no what do you call it, posted road policy. I don't know what the next steps would be for how we want to proceed with that.
I don't, where he's not going through, I don't know if legally there is anything we can do.
If we have an ordinance, well, like I said, according to this, Pete says we can. I did ask the deputy as well. And he said, call the state. So. And we are having a hard time finding the definition of no through truck.
I think we need to do some more homework before we can take any out, any of it.
Cause you have other trucks that you park on town roads.
Right.
Which the one I'm thinking of is a dirt road, which is different, but.
But it doesn't say, yeah, no through, so.
Yeah.
And they are.
It's potentially, in my opinion, opening a whole can of worms
Mhm.
on
Cause that one's
being
just,
a little
I just,
leadership authoritarian or something.
well, I think his concern is the damage to the.
No, I know that. We had it on the end of Verb Road and went away from another.
Yep.
Truck.
Same situation.
Yep.
Cutting of the turn, yeah.
So what do you want to take for action on this item then? Want to do some more research?
yes.
I'm not comfortable taking any action right now.
More insight from the meeting.
Yeah, I guess. Since you were emailing with Andy about it, would you mind asking him to reach out to the state DOT and see if they have any thoughts for treating intersections traveled by heavy trucks?
That is what that is. Pete Conlon is.
Yeah.
DOT.
Right.
So I think just explicitly asking, how does the state design their intersections or the pavement at their intersections.
Yeah, it's not so much an
For heavy
action as
trucks.
a preventative.
Yeah, what can we do to make this not happen?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they might have a spec that they can give us.
Oh, I know what you're asking, okay.
They might not, but they might. Approval of the warrants.
I'm not touching it.
I think we gotta go through these one by one. I'm sorry.
I started.
You started?
I wounded.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
The top one, well, the smaller ones are all payroll.
Okay, so
AP is the only big one.
let me,
Give me a couple of pages.
well, first I gotta read what they are.
I know.
So this is all AP, Kathy?
Yes,
Okay,
that AP has been, that's the one that we opened the beginning of the month and we've had the weekly DMV out of,
mm-hmm,
and then there was a couple other things that were paid out of that, Mission Square for the retirement,
mm-hmm.
but the rest of that is today.
So hopefully our new policy will avoid this happening to us again.
Not as much as I do.
But with that said, do you want to look through this too? We can look through it together.
Not messed up the wiring.
I will tell you, there is a couple in there that look larger than normal.
Mm-hmm.
First Light being one of them, I called them and they did not get the check that I had a month ago.
Okay,
So we put a stop pay on that. And paid it fresh.
okay,
Mail is,
I understand.
I would like to find a better way than mail. At this point, but I'm not sure where that stands.
Am I going too fast?
No,
Oh,
I was just
okay,
thinking of what I read and
I
that's
gotcha.
a comment I need to say later.
okay.
I'll write myself a note.
Do you,
Nice
or does
sign.
anybody know why the Canton Water District invoiced the town almost $9,000 for fire hydrants?
We have to pay them.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
I kind of half remembered that, thank you.
Can I sign or do you wanna look first?
You can sign, well, I'm gonna look quickly if you don't mind.
Oh, that's fine. I just didn't know if you wanted me to wait or what.
Are you okay with this pile now?
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I can't.
No, if I don't write myself a note,
I know.
the squirrel goes up by.
No, rec department.
Next week, there will be an additional AP, for year end.
Mhm.
Yeah, Bernice has made sure to remind us that we do as much as we can on Tuesday to get everything in for the 26th fiscal year.
Mhm. Am I not going too fast for you? No? Okay.
Excuse me.
Okay. Mineral water, yes.
Oh, fire department one. It's so long.
Sign up.
This Piper landscaping, that should be for Park and Trail, not the ballpark.
It is for Parks and Rec.
Okay, because he's got Canton Rec, right,
I put it through.
okay, okay.
I think I put spring cleanup. There was two options. I do spring.
Because I know last year it got. I want to make sure it comes out right the first time.
Mhm.
No, I get cellular.
So do we have to do anything to switch over the phones from US Cellular to T-Mobile?
Not that I'm aware of,
Okay.
I didn't have to.
Yeah, just making sure that.
It happened automatically for my business, so.
Yeah.
This is gonna be our last WG Tech invoice for software because that's all part of their contract now.
No, the way they're, yes and no, they send two bills.
Mhm.
Sorry,
That's okay, I'm sorry to ask you while you're chewing.
they send two bills, one for software, one for support.
Mhm.
So it will still come through as, I'll still divide it up that way. Because that's how we had allotted the money. Some of it is in the general government and some of it is in professional services.
Their contract has software listed in it as one line item.
I know, but the numbers can break out.
Okay, as long as the total's still the same.
Yes.
Okay. I move to approve payroll warrant number 101 and the amount of $90,334.05.
AP warrant.
Yeah,
AP warrant 101, excuse me. Thank you.
second accounts payable.
Thank you.
All those in favor? I'm not gonna sign my name now. Here, I'm gonna lose anything.
After 49 checks, I wondered how to find my own.
Got that one with them.
You know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna read them in order.
Okay. Well, I did, that's why they're up once. Can
I
I
understand.
have that one, Robbie?
No,
Fine.
Approval of warrant, payroll warrant 97 for $7,818.88. Payroll warrant 98 for $5,140.75. Payroll warrant 99 for $33,309.66 rather. A payroll warrant 100 for $7,182.11. Is there a motion?
yes. I move agree with all the payroll warrants.
Who moved in the motion?
Her and her.
Okay.
No, I read it. She made a motion.
Okay, I'll second.
All those in favor?
Yes.
Man, I feel like Dick Pickett.
Can you read that again?
No. For you? Public comment. Yes, Steve.
About 4 quick questions. The treasurer,
Mhm.
how caught up did she get?
We're still trying to figure that out.
Will,
I don't have a strong answer on that yet.
the overnight parking
Yes.
policy sign, was that people that's where the, trailhead is, where the snowmobiles go in, where they park?
Where they, I guess I would call it the
Park and
ATV
ride?
park and ride.
Yes.
Yes.
And, the potential foreclosures,
Mhm.
are they on the annual report, the list of people that were behind?
Yes.
Yes.
It's in the town report, all the overdue taxes.
Thank you.
Any other public comment?
I don't know if it's public comment or committee reports, but the planning board conference coming along nicely. There should be something to look at for you guys by the end of July. There's 2 more working sessions in July, and we'll be planning some public charrettes, probably in August and September, that'll be public input meetings. Once those are, figure out what the topics are and how those are being framed in, we'll get a hold of you and make sure that it's on dates that you guys can attend. This would be important to have you participating at that time. So those will be coming up soon. The planning board would like to get a copy of sewer maps, like where the sewer starts and stops.
Josh has them at the
Okay, so we can go to,
Yeah.
we're happy to reach out to him. Somebody had asked the town office and they said they didn't have them, so we didn't know.
Josh has it.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Anything else?
You have anything?
No, I'll just give you an update on a truck. I found one.
Oh,
I've been talking with the salesman, hoping maybe second or third week of July to go look at it.
where's this one?
It's on Long Island.
Ooh.
That's the one you sent me. Not the cute little one you sent me.
Hamptons in July.
Rivian. What's the price on that one?
$249 is what they're asking. And it's through Brindley Mountain where we bought the tanker.
Yep.
So it'll be the same deal. They own this truck, but it won't be released
Yeah,
until
they go through it.
September. And then end of August, September.
Yep.
And then it goes to their facility, just like this did to get
Yep.
everything going through.
Did you want to more completely answer the Campo Road culvert question? In FEMA and where we stand?
That's fine, you don't need.
Okay, okay. It was a long,
Andy had told me some of it.
Oh, shit.
I didn't know why we'd consider paving if,
agreed,
but
agreed.
it, most of it is why I think that fits.
It's been a nightmare with them. Quite honestly. Yeah.
Committee reports.
I have another question.
Oh, sorry. Please.
Yeah, so on River Road and where it's kind of tore up on the corner there. I would think that, cause the trucks would have to cut that corner a little bit. But good luck getting that paved on Dennis's property, in that corner right there, 'cause that's where it's cut off. The trucks are going in, right on the edge there. and I think-
Yeah, but he doesn't own to the road, so
What is it like 15 feet from the center of the road?
it depends on how many rods that road is, and off the top of my head, I can't answer that.
That was on like a 45,
Right,
they could make it fine, you know what I mean?
but yeah,
Okay,
but he,
he can't see nothing.
right,
Right.
Well, you can say something.
yeah. Probably, yes.
Any more public comments? Okay, with that said, committee reports.
I wrote my notes.
Okay,
We did have the chance, townspeople had the chance to take hazardous waste to Mexico.
Can we do
I
it
got
again?
the report today. We did have one citizen participate and get rid of 3 units. So it did not cost as much. There's a possibility if someone had more, there's going to be one in Wilton.
Oh, when? Sorry.
I'm thinking August.
Just wanted to ask.
It might be on the sign in the lobby.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
thinking August.
And do you guys can't have to kind of sign up for that so they know?
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm getting back into my mind,
Hopefully I can remember this
Yeah.
one.
You'll be in touch with AvCog then, Molly.
huh?
You'll contact AvCog.
Yeah. I'll let lady in AvCog know. Cause we didn't spend as much as I thought we would, so let's make it, available again. If you've got paint, oil, cleaning crap, stuff, whatever, hazardous. You can take up to 3 units and the town pays.
What's considered a unit?
5-gallon thing. So if you've got
3 5-gallon buckets?
Yes, 3 5-gallon buckets, so if you've got parcels of paint, I'd dump it all in together,
Yeah.
get your money's worth.
Get our money's worth.
Yes,
Any other cost saving techniques?
yes,
What else do you have?
that's it, I just have a question for the water district. That's,
Okay. Other committee reports.
Nothing.
I think the rec department is on break.
Yeah.
And the next
Movie.
movie night is July something, July, 10th or the 17th,
I was gonna say 18, so I bet 7.
Yeah. 18th.
18.
Oh,
What movie?
To be announced.
In other words, Brian hasn't told us.
Yeah. That's too far ahead, Diane.
Oh, goodness. Okay. Shall we go into executive session?
I make a motion to go into executive session for one MRSA subsection 405
Yeah,
Do you want to second it or shall I?
yeah, second.
All those in
Yeah.
favor?
Ta-da.
Okay.
Diane, I have my goose coming Monday. From
I may or may not have just ordered a desk goose.
We wanna go.
Walmart.
Well,
Okay.
Grace uses.
All right, I'll go in the office.
For her,
Yeah,
dresses it up on the space.
well, that's,
Mine has got a roll, curlers, a cup of coffee.
we
I
stopped.
should have brought chocolate. Oh, well. Thank you.
Yep, you wanna leave it here?
Yeah, I'll leave this.
Perfect. No, not a problem. So,
Should go get another Band-Aid.
No, she's with,
Listen.
God, I'm sitting here like,
I'm
the
like-
words just were not coming out of my
I
mouth.
got it. Speak.
Diane, called Steve Sills a lunatic. You guys missed that right before you walked in.
This guy here or this guy?
The guy that was sitting right next to
Say all that again, I didn't hear you.
Steve.
Are we still?
No,